We'll discuss the questions that were asked in recent UPSC mains examination. 2 questions have come from ancient India. We'll discuss that. Then we'll continue with the general topics. Take down the question. 2 questions were asked. I'll tell you how to write those answers, what points you have to deliver. Question number 1. Explain the role of geographical factors. Explain the role of the geographical factors towards the development of ancient India. This you have to write in 150 words. మొబైల్ ఫోన్లు పక్కన పెట్టి మీకు వచ్చినాయి గీకండి అక్కడ రాయండి, నేను తర్వాత ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తా రఫ్గా. వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ నో యూ పుట్ ఇట్ ఆన్ ద పేపర్. వాట్ పాయింట్స్ యూ నో యూ పుట్ ఇట్ ఆన్ ద పేపర్, దెన్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఎ డిస్కషన్. థింక్ లాజికల్లీ. జాగ్రఫికల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ అంటే మన మైండ్లోకి ఏం రావాలి? Right, valid points. After that we'll discuss. You can check with my explanation whether you have written it right or not. 2 points aithe prati answer ki, be it any subject in mains examination, 2 valid points question nunde vachestayi. You can start your introduction taking a phrase from the question. You can conclude picking up some phrase from the question. 2 points etla vachestayi. If you manage to write another 6 to 8 points, it is more than enough. మీరు ఎంత ఎవిడెన్స్లతోని ఎంత బాగా రాసినా మీకు ఇచ్చేది 50% మార్క్సే. అది కూడా టాపర్, నేషన్ టాపర్కి వచ్చేది ఆన్ అన్ యావరేజ్ 50% ఆఫ్ ద మార్క్స్, ఎంటైర్ మార్క్స్, ఆర్ మేబీ లెస్ దాన్ దట్ సమ్ టైమ్స్. ఓకే, రైట్ నౌ ఫినిష్డ్ రైటింగ్? రోజంతా రాస్తారా ఏంది? అంత టైం ఉండదు అక్కడ. షల్ వి డిస్కస్? So what is the first thing that has to come to your mind when a question has come on geographical factors? The mountains, the plains, rivers, water bodies, mineral resources, natural resources, etc., etc. So how to start the answer? See, this you can directly pick up from the question itself. There are many geographical factors that have influenced the shaping of ancient India, and the important are as following. Please take it on. There are many geographical factors. There are many geographical factors that shaped ancient India. There are many geographical factors that shaped ancient India, that shaped ancient India, and the important are as following. And the important are as following. Okay. So first point is the northern plains, Indo-Gangetic plains, they facilitated the IVC and Vedic society to grow and prosper. Yes or no? Take that point. The northern plains, the northern plains, the northern plains, particularly the Indo-Gangetic plains, particularly the Indo-Gangetic plains, facilitated IVC and Vedic society. IVC and Vedic society. ఇండియాలో క్లైమేటిక్ కండిషన్స్ అన్నీ యూనిఫామ్గా ఉంటాయా? నో. డైవర్సిఫైడ్ క్లైమేటిక్ కండిషన్స్. దాని మూలంగా ఏమైంది? డైవర్సిఫైడ్ రిసోర్సెస్ ఆర్ దేర్. There is no uniformity of resources. Because of this diversified resources, different occupations are seen in different regions. Yes or no? Coasts lo undetollu they do fishing. Plain areas lo they do agricultural practices. Like that. So different occupations have led to emergence of different subcastes in India. See how geography is impacting the society. Please take it down. Diversified climatic conditions. Next point. This you have to elaborate in the examination. I am giving you the points. Okay. Diversified climatic conditions. Diversified climatic conditions led to diversified resources. Diversified resources. And the people have diversified occupations. And the people have diversified occupations. This led to many subcastes. This led to emergence of many subcastes. This led to emergence of many subcastes. Ardhamainda second point, how geography is impacting the society. What is the third thing that you can write? This already we have discussed in the class, I think. India is naturally protected by mighty Himalayas in the north and 3 great water bodies in the south. So India is always naturally protected by any external influences. Please take that point. India is naturally protected. India is naturally protected by mighty Himalayas in the north. Mighty Himalayas in the north. And 3 water bodies in the south. Mighty Himalayas in the north. 3 water bodies in the south. From the external influences, India is naturally protected by mighty Himalayas in the north, 3 water bodies in the south, from the external influences. మరి అట్లాంటప్పుడు కూడా ఇన్వేషన్స్ జరిగినాయి కదా, దానికి కూడా జాగ్రఫీయే రెస్పాన్సిబుల్. దేర్ ఆర్ న్యాచురల్ పాసెస్ బిట్వీన్ ద మౌంటైన్స్ ఇన్ ద నార్త్, in Himalayas particularly, like Bolan Pass, Khyber Pass. That is the way through which the Persians and Greeks have entered into India. So the natural passes have facilitated not only invasions but also trade. Please take that point. The natural passes, the natural passes between the mountains, between the mountains have not only have not only have not only facilitated the invasions but also the trade, but also the trade. What else? India's very lengthy coastline, very big coastline we have. It starts with Gujarat in the west and it ends with Bengal in the east. Very big coastline. So many ancient ports were there, which helped the people of India not only establish commercial contacts with the rest of the world, but also cultural contacts. Please take that point. Very lengthy coastline, very lengthy coastline, and many ancient ports. You can give examples also here. Lothal is there, Barukacha is there. Many examples we know already. And many ancient ports not only helped Indians, not only helped Indians, not only helped Indians to establish commercial contacts, to establish commercial contacts, but also cultural contacts, but also cultural contacts with rest of the world, with rest of the world. What else? Okay, the climatic conditions, southwest monsoon is right. కానీ ఏన్షియంట్ ఇండియాని ఏ విధంగా ఇంపాక్ట్? Yes, that point also you can write. But there are more valid points. That is correct. Rivers helped in the trade. Mighty rivers are there. Indus, Ganges, Brahmaputra. They facilitated the domestic trade in India. Please take that point. The mighty rivers like mighty rivers like the Indus, Ganges, and Brahmaputra facilitated the domestic trade. Facilitated the domestic trade. Inka, geography is getting associated with the religion and culture. These rivers are treated as sacred ones and people perform rituals on the banks of the rivers. Like Ganges is there, it is considered as a very sacred river. Yes or no? Take that point. Geography also got associated with the religion and culture. Example, Ganges is treated as a sacred river. Example, Ganges is treated as a sacred river. And people perform rituals on its banks. And people perform rituals on its banks. Okay. What else? This point also we have discussed. Natural resources. I have discussed this in the topic of rise of Magadha. Why Magadha rose up to prominence? Because it had abundant natural resources, particularly iron ore, I have told you. So these natural resources helped the kingdoms to prosper in ancient India. Yes or no? Take it down. Natural resources. Natural resources. have helped the kingdoms to prosper. Natural resources have helped the kingdoms to prosper in ancient India. Kingdoms to prosper in ancient India. What else? Medication, yes, that is also a valid point. Southwest monsoon is a valid point. Medication is also a very, very good point. The herbs, natural plants. Yes, definitely. నేను ఆలోచిస్తున్నా ఇంకేం రాయొచ్చు యూనిక్లీ అని. ఆర్కిటెక్చర్, హౌ? కేవ్స్, అది కంప్లీట్ జాగ్రఫికల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ కాదు. See, geography helped the rulers to strategically build their forts on hilly areas. So it added to the defense of the kingdoms also. Please take that point. Geography was responsible for building the forts, strategically on hilly areas. Okay, and those 2 points also you can write, take a note of it. The southwest monsoon gave a boost to the international trade. Already we have discussed that discovery of the direction of southwest monsoon winds earlier. And also that point, it helped in development of medicinal plants, medication. One is southwest monsoon gave a boost to the international trade. Second, many medicinal plants helped for the prosperity of medication in ancient India. Very good points. Right? Now, how to conclude your answer? ఈ పాయింట్సే ఎలాబరేట్గా చేసి రాయండి. And how to conclude your answer? Again, you can pick the phrase, some phrase from the question. You can start writing like this. Geography and development are like two sides of a coin. And geographical factors definitely played an instrumental role in making ancient India. And you can end with this point also. This also we have studied. Why the battles were commonly fought in and around Haryana. Geographical reasons only. Panipat, first battle of Panipat, second battle of Panipat, third battle of Panipat, first battle of Tarain, second battle of Tarain. They are game-changing battles. They were commonly fought in a single geographical area. Why? There are reasons. I'll discuss that right this point. Geography and development are like two sides of a coin. They cannot be isolated. Geography and development are like two sides of a coin. Geographical factors definitely played an instrumental role. Geographical factors definitely played an instrumental role in shaping the history of India. End with that point. In a later period, the game-changing battles of Indian history, were commonly fought in and around Haryana, in and around Haryana due to geographical reasons. Due to geographical reasons. Now, did you understand how to write the answer? What points you have to deliver? So, these are all valid points. And what are those geographical reasons why the battles were frequently fought in and around Haryana? Climatic conditions were very favorable. They were not extreme cold weather climatic conditions, or they were not extreme desert weather climatic conditions. They were away from Himalayas. That region was away from Himalayas and the Thar desert also. And there were sufficient resources for the people to station their armies there for a longer period and fight battles for years together. So these are the reasons. Geographical reasons only have helped those battles. Okay? Right? Next, second question. Two questions have come. What are the main features? What are the main features of Vedic society? What are the main features of Vedic society? And religion? Vedic society and religion? Question mark. Do you think, continue writing, do you think some of the some of the features are still prevailing? Do you think some of the features are still prevailing in Indian society? Question mark. So two questions are there. This elaborately we have discussed in the class. Remember my word, for your mains examination when it comes to history or polity, 80 to 90% class lo cheppine vachestayi. Only you need to worry is preliminary part. If they ask you factual based questions, otherwise you can easily get through these topics. Is that clear to you? Now write answers for that. We have elaborately discussed about Vedic society and religion. Overall, he's not using the word early Vedic or later Vedic. Overall Vedic society and religion. So how will you write answer? Try to write. Rashnara, done? This you have to write in 250 words. And what points can you deliver here? How to start the answer for this question? The question is on Vedic society and religion. So you need to discuss this point. The early Vedic society existed from 1500 to 1000. Later Vedic society existed from 1000 to 600. And during 1000 BC, iron technology was introduced, which brought revolutionary and rapid changes in the society. All these points are there in the book. This you have to write in the introduction part. In the body part, you have to differentiate between early Vedic society religion with later Vedic society and religion. Patriarchy was there, joint family system was there, Anuloma, Pratiloma were allowed, interdining was there was no caste system. So all those points you have to differentiate with the later Vedic society. And the religion also, what they used to worship, how they used to worship, that you have to compare with later Vedic period. The interesting question is the second question. What is that? The person is asking whether these features are still in continuity or not. Yes, many features are in continuity. That you have to explain. Write it down, those features. Many features are there. Please write it down. The features that are in continuity. The features that are in continuity. And tell me, what are the features that are in continuity? Patriarchy is there. Caste system is there. Inpiyadle. Divine. Okay. Inka? Ryan, first I think, Ryan. Patriarchy is in continuity. Okay. Caste system is in continuity. See, all the gods that were worshipped during Vedic society and religion are still worshipped now also. Please take that point. The same gods are still worshipped in India. The same gods are still worshipped in India. So what it is? Worshipping to more number of gods. Polytheism. It is also in existence in India. Write that point. Polytheism is in continuity. Monotheism ante worshipping to only one god. Polytheism means worshipping to more number of gods. Inka cow worship rasara. Randy, cow worship. Worshipping to cow is also a feature in continuity. Agrarian economy, Indian economy is still an agrarian economy. It is the field where majority of the people, they are relying on agricultural sector for their livelihood. Okay, the same feature. Indian economy is still an agrarian economy. Inka వాయిస్ బాగుంది కానీ వినిపిస్తలేదు. ఏం చెప్పారు? Sabhas and Samitis. Yeah, local self-governments are also in continuity, in more organ. Very good point it is. Local self-governance is also in continuity. See, today also many people believe in the values of karma and moksha, yes or not? Many people, they believe in birth and rebirth cycles. Write that points. Today also many people believe in the values of many people believe in the values of karma and moksha. Many people believe in birth and rebirth cycles. Birth and rebirth cycles. Water disputes kuda rayachu kada manam. Territorial disputes are also in continuity. Earlier kings used to fight in the name of occupying territories. Now people are fighting. Write it down. Water and territorial disputes between different regions. Water and territorial disputes between different regions. Superstitious beliefs, right point, valid point. Today also people believe in many superstitious beliefs. Today also people believe in many superstitious beliefs. Inka? Hmm? Yes, right, that is also right. See, despite of many legislations, many social evils and discriminations are in continuity. Like child marriages are very much evident in India even today. It is very unfortunate. And there is caste discrimination also. Take it down. Despite of many legislations, despite of many legislations, the social discrimination and social evils are in continuity, are in continuity. So how to end your answer? These are more than enough. These are all valid points. You have differentiated between early Vedic period and later Vedic period. And you have also discussed about the features that are still in continuity in India. This is more than enough. How to end your answer? You can say it like this. See, yeah, the society got subjected to changes for multiple times, right from Vedic era, but many features of Vedic era got mingled with mainstream Indian culture. Please take that point. The society, the society got subjected to, society got subjected to the changes for multiple times. But many features of Vedic era, but many features of Vedic era got merged into, got merged into the mainstream Indian culture, got merged into the mainstream Indian culture. So did you understand the concept? What points you have to deliver and how to write the answer? Introduction, body part and conclusion. Introduction and conclusion ki two valid points. You are getting it from the questions itself. Right? Please keep that in your mind. Don't get panic after seeing lengthy questions or don't get confused. Everything is there in your mind. Utilize that time properly. Write good answers. హ్యాండ్ రైటింగ్ కూడా మంచిగా ఉండేటట్టు చూసుకోండి కోడి గెలికినట్టు కాకుండా ఓకే so, where did I stop in the last class? Which topic were we discussing? Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Finished? He died with a smile on his face. When he died, people said, people got rid of Sultan, Sultan got rid of people. He was succeeded by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Take it on. Firoz Shah Tughlaq. See, this person, he has got positive aspects and negative aspects also. Entaita manchodo antane galizgaru. Evaru? Firoz Shah Tughlaq. We need to discuss both the positive aspects and negative aspects. Write it down. There are both positive aspects and negative aspects of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. There are both positive and negative aspects of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. There is one important point related to him. He is the earliest ruler in entire Indian history to write his own biography. I'll give you the name, please take it down. He is the earliest ruler. He is the earliest ruler in Indian history to write an autobiography. To write an autobiography. Its name is Futuhati Firoz Shahi. In Persian language, Futuhati Firoz Shahi. is the first autobiography written by a ruler in Indian history? Futuhati Feroz Shahi. It is in Persian language. It means achievements of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. It means achievements of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. It means achievements of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. All right? Shall we discuss the positive aspects of Firoz Shah Tughlaq? Then we'll discuss the negative aspects. Okay, take it on. Take a side heading. Positive aspects. See, by that time, rulers were almost imposing almost like 30 different types of taxes, 30. And this person followed Islam strictly and he de-recognized all the taxes that were un-Islamic. Only 4 different types of taxes were collected. Please take that point. He thoroughly followed Islam. He thoroughly followed Islam and abolished the taxes that were un-Islamic and abolished the taxes that were un-Islamic. The following taxes were collected during his period. The following taxes were collected during his period. Kharaj, Shurb, Zakat, Jizya. Take down the names. The following taxes were collected during his period. Kharaj, Shurb, Zakat, Jizya. Okay? This is land revenue. It was 1/10 of produce. The first one is land revenue. It was 1/10 of the produce. 1/10 of the produce. Okay? Shurb is irrigational tax. It was also 1/10 of the produce. It is irrigational tax. Shurb is irrigational tax. This is also 1/10 of the produce. All right. This you already know. Every person has to donate 2.5% of the wealth to the poor and needy. This also you know. It is a pilgrimage tax on non-Muslims. So only these 4 taxes were collected and he gave strict orders that each and every money that is coming from the public has to be spent for the public welfare itself. Please take that point. He has given strict orders. He has given strict orders that each and every penny, each and every penny coming from the public, each and every penny coming from the public has to be spent for public welfare. Has to be spent for public welfare. See, this person established a department, separate department of charity. Take its name, Diwani Khaurat. He established a dedicated department for charity. A dedicated department for charity called Diwani Khaurat. So under this only, many marriages were also conducted for the daughters born to the poor parents. Today you can compare that with Kalyana Lakshmi scheme, Shadi Mubarak. See, why I compare with the present day, see, now only we have got a question in mains. The person is directly asking of what kind of features are still in continuity. For that, you should have good understanding. Comparative analysis has to be there. Okay. And not only that, he also established a dedicated department for the welfare of the slaves. Please take that point. He established a dedicated department for the welfare of the slaves. Diwani Bandegam. Bandegam means slave. A dedicated department for the slaves. Diwani Bandegam. Okay. And this person had given lot of importance to the horticultural activities. Drip irrigation was also given great importance. Today, which state, which country is pioneer in this drip irrigation? Israel. Yes, take it on. Lot of importance, lot of importance, lot of importance was given to, lot of importance was given to horticulture, horticulture and drip irrigation. Horticulture and drip irrigation. అంతేకాకుండా dedicated hospitals were also established to give free medical care to the poor and needy. These are called as Darul Shifas. Hyderabad also we have a Darul Shifa. Please take it down. Hospitals were established. Hospitals were established for free medical care. For free medical care to the poor and needy. Free medical care to the poor and needy. They are called as Darul Shifas. Darul Shifas. See, he also started old age pensions. Take that point. He also started old age pensions. He also started old age pensions. 3 cities were built by him. One, you know, Firozabad. Already we have discussed. The other 2 are Jaunpur in Uttar Pradesh and Hisar in Haryana. Please take that point. Firozabad. He built Firozabad in Delhi. Jaunpur, Uttar Pradesh. Hisar, Haryana. Hisar in Haryana. Okay, so these are the positive aspects of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Now let us move into the negative aspects of Firoz Shah Tughlaq. He was the religious bigot, means a communal person. Please take that point. He was a religious bigot. He was a religious bigot. What he did? A Brahmin was brutally murdered for converting a Muslim into Hindu religion. Please take that point. He was a religious bigot. A Brahmin was brutally killed. A Brahmin was brutally killed for converting a Muslim into Hindu religion. For converting a Muslim into Hindu religion. See, many foreign rulers, they exempted Brahmins from jizya because they are intellectuals and respected people in the society. This person imposed jizya on Brahmins also. Please take that point. Brahmins who were earlier, Brahmins who were earlier exempted from paying jizya, had to pay it now. Had to pay it now. Okay. And many religious structures were very badly destroyed during his attacks, particularly Puri Jagannath temple in Odisha. Please take it down. Many religious structures, many religious structures were destroyed during his expeditions. Were destroyed during his expeditions. Particularly Puri Jagannath temple in Odisha. Particularly Puri Jagannath temple in Odisha. Antekaakunda, he revived the Ikta system again. Already we have studied about Ikta system. Who started that? Altamash has started. Who made it weak? Balban had made it weak. And who abolished that? Alauddin Khalji has abolished that. Now this person is bringing back that Ikta system again. Please take that point. He revived the Ikta system. He revived the Ikta system. And he openly encouraged corruption in the government. And he openly encouraged corruption in the government. So what would have happened after his rule? అసలే ముందున్న రూలర్ చేసిన పిచ్చి పిచ్చి పాలసీస్ కి ద కింగ్డమ్ started to decline. What is that? Shifting of the capital, introducing token currency. Idea was good. Implementation has failed. And because of these negative aspects, after his rule, the kingdom started to disintegrate and many regional kingdoms declared their independence once again. Please take that point. After his rule, the kingdom started to disintegrate. After his rule, the kingdom started to disintegrate. The kingdom started to disintegrate. And regional kingdoms declared their independence. And regional kingdoms have declared their independence. Okay? The next important ruler from this family was Naseeruddin Muhammad Tughlaq. Naseeruddin Muhammad Tughlaq. The next important ruler from this family is Naseeruddin Muhammad Tughlaq. During his period, Taimur invaded India. Who is this Taimur? He is the forefather of Mughal emperors. He was ruling from Samarkand in Uzbekistan. He invaded India and conquered many territories in the northwestern region. When he left back, he appointed his in charge to take care of these conquered territories. His name is Sayyid Khizr Khan. And after the death of Naseeruddin Muhammad Tughlaq, Sayyid Khizr Khan captured the throne and started Sayyid dynasty rule in Delhi. Please take these points. During his rule, Taimur attacked India, invaded India. Taimur invaded India. Taimur invaded India. He was the forefather to the Mughals. He was the forefather to the Mughals. Conquered some territories in the northwest. Conquered some territories in the northwest. And appointed an in charge. And appointed an in charge, Sayyid Khizr Khan, to look after those territories. Sayyid Khizr Khan to look after those territories. Okay? After Naseeruddin's death, Sayyid conquered the throne or captured the throne. After Naseeruddin's death, Sayyid captured the throne and started Sayyid dynasty rule. And started Sayyid dynasty rule. Okay, Sayyid dynasty rule. Take a side heading, Sayyid dynasty rule. Sayyid dynasty rule. So who is the founder? Take his name. Sayyid Khizr Khan is the founder. Sayyid Khizr Khan, the founder. See, there are no great achievements when it comes to the Sayyid dynasty rulers. However, these people, they claim their descendancy from Prophet Muhammad. Sayyids claim, write that point. Sayyids claim their descendancy. Sayyids claim their descendancy from Prophet Muhammad. From Prophet Muhammad. There are no great achievements. There are no great achievements. There are no great achievements of Sayyid dynasty rulers. There are no great achievements of Sayyid dynasty rulers. The last ruler was Alauddin Alam Shah. The last ruler of this family was Alauddin Alam Shah. So what happened to him? He was dismissed from power because of his inefficiency by his subordinate Bahlal Lodi. He was dismissed from the power. He was dismissed from the power because of his inefficiency. Because of his inefficiency by his subordinate. By his subordinate Bahlal Lodi. By his subordinate Bahlal Lodi, who started Lodi dynasty rule. Who started the Lodi dynasty rule. Take down the side heading, Lodi dynasty rule. The Lodi dynasty rule. Founder, Bahlal Lodi. The founder was Bahlal Lodi. Lodi dynasty rule, the founder was Bahlal Lodi. Right? Next important ruler is Sikandar Lodi. Sikandar Lodi. He built a new city, Agra, and shifted the capital to Agra. Please take that very important point. Sikandar Lodi built a new city, Agra. Built a new city, Agra, and shifted the capital to Agra. And shifted the capital to Agra. Okay? The last ruler, Ibrahim Lodi, he got defeated in the first battle of Panipat in 1526 AD by Mughal Emperor Babur, who started Mughal dynasty rule in India. Please take that point. Ibrahim Lodi. Got defeated in the first battle of Panipat. Got defeated in the first battle of Panipat 1526 AD by Babur. 1526 AD by Babur. This ended the Delhi Sultanate rule in India. This ended the Delhi Sultanate rule in India. This ended the Delhi Sultanate rule in India. Okay. See, conditions and all, we have discussed elaborately under each and every ruler, all the major developments have been discussed. Apart from that, there are few things that has to be discussed. The major developments of the Delhi Sultanate period, it is emergence of a composite culture in India. It's a very beautiful culture. A new culture got emerged. It is still in continuity in India. One culture will have impacts on other culture. It is called as composite culture. It is a mixture of Indian cultures with Persian and Arabic cultures. It has got impacts on the paintings, architecture, music, dance, everything. Right? Please take it on. During the period of Delhi Sultanate, developments and Bitcoin, developments. During the period of Delhi Sultanate, a composite culture, got emerged in India. A composite culture got emerged in India. It is the mixture of Indian cultures. It is the mixture of Indian cultures with the Persian and Arabic cultures. It is still in continuity in India. There is no sector that is untouched by composite culture. Please write that point. There is no sector that is untouched. By the composite culture in India. See, this is one major development. The second thing that has to be observed during this period is Islamic education got into prominence. Please take that point. Islamic education gained popularity. And what are the Islamic educational institutions called? Maktabs and madrasas were started in India. Maktab is an elementary school. Madrasa is a higher educational institution. Please take that point. Many maktabs and madrasas were established. Many maktabs and madrasas got established in India. There itself in the brackets, maktab means elementary school. Madrasa is a higher educational institution, Islamic institution. What about Vedic education that was in continuity all throughout these days? It was receiving a very great patronage from the rulers also. What happened to that Vedic education during this period? It stopped getting patronage from the rulers and it was running privately. For the first time in Indian history, you can see education as a private business. Please take that point. The Vedic education did not receive a patronage from the rulers. It was run privately. And let me also give you a very important point here. These rulers, all the rulers of Delhi Sultanate, they were not sovereign rulers. They were not independent rulers. They were subordinates under the Khalifa. And when it comes to Mughal Empire, all the rulers were sovereign rulers. They did not subordinate under any Khalifa. Okay, please remember that difference. Please take that point. The rulers of Delhi Sultanate were not sovereign rulers. The rulers of Delhi Sultanate were not sovereign, were not independent or simply sovereign. They were subordinates under the Khalifa. So every time they had to take permission of Khalifa for all the crucial decisions and all. They had to convince the Khalifa. Is that clear to you? They subordinated the Khalifa. They were not sovereign rulers. We are done with this chapter, Delhi Sultanate. Take down the next side heading, Bhakti and Sufi movements, next chapter. Bhakti and Sufi movements. See, they can be called as socio-religious reform movements of medieval era. Write that point. They can be called as socio-religious reform movements of medieval era. Socio-religious reform movements of medieval era. Okay? What is this concept bhakti? Where did we first time refer bhakti? In Upanishads. Do you remember? Bhakti was well explained in Upanishads. It means self-devotion to the God. Please take it down. Bhakti is explained in Upanishads. Bhakti is explained in the Upanishads. It means self-devotion to the God. It means self-devotion to the God. See, all throughout medieval period, there was a great coordination and collaboration between Bhakti movement and Sufi movement. That also reflects in the composite culture of India. Please take that point. All throughout medieval era, there was no fight at all between both the movements. All throughout medieval era, there was a great coordination. There was a great coordination and collaboration. Great coordination and collaboration between Bhakti and Sufi movements. Between Bhakti and Sufi movements. This reflects in the composite culture of India. This reflects in the composite culture of India. What are the earliest forms of Bhakti movement which I have already told you in previous classes? Yes, take that point, repeat that point again. Nayanar and Alwar movements. Nayanar and Alwar movements are considered. Nayanar and Alwar movements are considered as the earliest forms of Bhakti movement in India. See, Bhakti movement MO, it was born in Tamil Nadu, then it got spreaded to Maharashtra, and then it got spreaded to North India. When it comes to Sufi movement, it came from north to south. Remember that difference, okay? Please take that point. Bhakti movement was born in Tamil Nadu. Bhakti movement was born in Tamil Nadu. Then it got spreaded to Maharashtra. Then it got spreaded to Maharashtra. And then to the north. Maharashtra and then to the north. Okay. See, there are two types of Bhakti saints. Saguna Bhakti saints and Nirguna Bhakti saints. It is very simple to understand. Take this in the form of a table. There are two types of Bhakti saints. There are two types of Bhakti saints, Saguna Bhakti saints and Nirguna Bhakti saints. Saguna Bhakti saints and Nirguna Bhakti saints. See, these people are conservative, Saguna Bhakti saints, whereas these people were liberal. Please take that point. Saguna Bhakti saints were conservative and Nirguna Bhakti saints were liberal. Nirguna Bhakti saints were liberal. Okay, that is one difference. The another major difference is that these people give different forms to the God, and these people treat God as formless. Please take that point. Saguna Bhakti saints give different forms to the God. Give different forms to the God. When it comes to Nirguna Bhakti saints, they do not give any form to the God. They treat God as formless. They treat God as formless. So this is another major difference. Next thing is, Saguna Bhakti saints, they believed in idolatry worship. Nirguna Bhakti saints did not believe in idolatry worship. They are not giving any form to God. Where will the idols come from? Please take it down. Saguna Bhakti saints believed in idolatry worship. Believed in idolatry worship. Nirguna Bhakti saints rejected idolatry worship. Rejected idolatry worship. This is one difference. See, these people, Saguna Bhakti saints, they always believed in caste system and domination of the Brahmins. This was outrightly rejected by the Nirguna Bhakti saints. Please take that point. Saguna Bhakti saints, Saguna Bhakti saints believed in the caste system, believed in the caste system and domination of the Brahmins. Caste system and domination of the Brahmins. Nirguna Bhakti saints rejected it. Nirguna Bhakti saints rejected it. Okay, so which is more liberal? Nirguna group or Nirguna Bhakti is more liberal, and it has got the influence of Vaishnavism, Sufism and the preachings of Guru Nanak. Who is Guru Nanak? He is considered as the founder of Sikh religion. Please take that point. Nirguna Bhakti has influences of Nirguna Bhakti has influences of Vaishnavism, Vaishnavism, Sufism, Vaishnavism, Sufism, and the preachings and the preachings of Guru Nanak and the preachings of Guru Nanak. Okay. Now I'll give you the examples of Nirguna Bhakti saints and Saguna Bhakti saints, and I'll wind up the session. Take down the examples of Saguna Bhakti saints. These names you might have listened in your school. Examples of Saguna Bhakti saints. Tulsidas, Surdas, Mirabai. Saguna Bhakti saints. Tulsidas, Surdas, Mirabai, etc. Nirguna Bhakti saints, most popular personalities, Kabir, Guru Nanak, etc. Kabir, Guru Nanak, etc. Is that clear? So remaining facts we'll discuss in the coming class. Please look into your notes and let me know if you have got any doubts. ఈ Bhakti and Sufi movements lo only focus on the people, names of the people, importance of their philosophies. Don't go in depth into the philosophies. Being a history lecturer, I also don't do that because it is unnecessary. It is not useful in future. Just remember the names of the philosophers and basic idea of their philosophies. That's it. Okay. And those philosophies, believe me, they'll be helpful for your other examinations, other papers. Philosophies of Kabir, philosophies of Guru Nanak, very, very helpful it will be. Okay. And you can write those points when you get a question related to contemporary issues, women empowerment, gender equality, social equality, social justice. In those topics, you can use these points. Okay, please remember that point. Please check your notes. Let me know if you have any doubts. Shall we leave? Right. Thank you so much.